But I think just going off today's accolades, the length of his service and his dedication to the sport, I'm going to say Zydrunas Savickas. You know, he's undeniable, absolutely undeniable. There are a couple of people that could match it, but I think it's Zydrunas right now.
Big Z, the only thing I'd say is his grip. His grip is the one thing that always let Big Z down. But then again, how can you say? One last question. You look like you got a big voice. Man, let's have a lady. Sorry, let's have a lady. Sorry, sir. Please. Yeah. So Ed, obviously, we all have anxiety a lot, all the time. Some of us are better at hiding it than others. What do you do to help calm yourself down, Ed, to help deal with it?
So, anxiety and depression is something that when I was very young was very confusing. It was something that it's very hard to understand. And I think that, I mean, back then when I was a teenager, you know, we're talking nearly, you know, the best part of 20 years ago when I first suffered with it, it was very, not frowned upon, but it was very like just pushed aside, like that doesn't exist. Like just snap out of it, like there's no such thing as an anxiety attack or depression. And that was the mentality at high school. You know, the teachers, other pupils. So it was, you know, it was a very sort of solitary thing to go through, especially back then. Nowadays, do you know what makes the difference nowadays? Is people like myself opening up and talking about mental health. And I think, you know, as the world's strongest man, having suffered, I think it's important that I relay that to everyone and, you know, right as a message in general. So I think that the most important thing is know you're not alone, because that's the harsh perception that people that are going through anxiety and depression have, is they think they're alone, and I did at the time, and that can make it worse. So talking, you know, whether it be with a professional, with a family member, but for me it's my wife. You know, if I ever get in a position where I'm getting a bit like, oh, my head's falling off, and I get anxiety attacks even now at 33, as the world's strongest man. You know, I'm seen as one of the most alpha males on the planet, and I can throw up and have panic attacks and, you know, get out of scenarios just like everybody else. And I'm sure me just saying that has helped you feel better about yourself, you know, because you're not alone, it's everywhere. So talk, you know, I talk to my wife. I'm sure you've got a lovely fella next to you. So, you know, talk to people, just be open about it, be relaxed about it, because at the end of the day, it's like if you break your knee, you know, you're going to go and talk to a doctor, you're going to get it fixed. If this breaks, then go talk to someone, talk to your wife, get it fixed, you know, take some time for yourself. So don't be ashamed of it, talk about it.
Yeah. I think on that note, we're going to have to finish, but you're already putting your hands together. One more time for Eddie the Beast Hall! Thank you, Eddie. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.
I want to say thank you to everyone that's here right now. You've all been amazing, sat there good as gold, listening to my story and for the applause and everything. So I say thank you. And I also want to say a big, massive thank you for attending this weekend. This is something that me and my team have put my heart and soul into, to bring this expo to you. I obviously, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger couldn't make it this weekend, but I'm not going to let that dampen the weekend. I hope you have a fantastic time. We've got so many sports. We've got the strongman, the giant slide, the disabled strongman, we've got arm wrestling, we've got jiu-jitsu, we've got MMA, we've got BMXing, we've got cheerleading, we've got every sport under the sun here. We've got all the stores exhibiting as well, and they've all got something on to give back to you. So I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope to see you all again. Thank you.